Some DC characters that once had potential have almost vanished from the spotlight, appearing only in scattered stories or brief cameos. These forgotten names carry strange origins, unusual powers, and surprising connections that many fans might not even know about today. In this video, we're diving into 10 of those overlooked figures and why they deserve a second look. If you enjoy discovering these hidden corners of the DC universe, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep exploring more forgotten heroes, villains, and stories that shaped comic book history. Stay tuned, because you might find a character you never expected. Geist, Dwayne Geyer, acquired his powers in the Bloodlines event when the alien Pryder bit him. As a metahuman, he can turn invisible, becoming fully unseen in bright light and partially visible in dim lighting. Early on, he helped Batman fight spine-sucking aliens in Gotham City and joined the Blood Pack, a group of new blood heroes, contributing to their battle against the Quorum. Over time, he drifted away from Harrowing after discovering he was on the team due to an administrative mistake. During Infinite Crisis, Geist died after Superboy Prime struck him with heat vision while he defended Metropolis alongside fellow former Blood Pack members. Later stories portray him reanimated as a Black Lantern during Blackest Night. His character became one of those sidelined, appearing in the liminal spaces of the DC universe like Limbo, where forgotten heroes linger until someone remembers them. Cave Carson is an adventurer and geologist first introduced in The Brave and the Bold No. 31 in 1960, whose full name is Calvin Cave Carson. He spent many years exploring underground caverns, ancient tunnels, and lost civilizations alongside his team, including Johnny Blake, Bulldozer Smith, and Christy Madison. For long periods, he appeared only in backup stories or anthology issues, and was mostly forgotten by mainstream readers until DC revived him. In 2016, he starred in Cave Carson Has a Cybernetic Eye, a series in the Young Animal imprint where he returns from retirement after his wife Eileen's death to take care of his daughter Chloe. He now has a cybernetic eye that gives him strange visions and forces him back into the subterranean adventures of his past. The title was followed by a relaunch called Cave Carson Has an Interstellar Eye that expanded his scope beyond the Earth's crust. Bloody Mary is a junior member of the Female Furies, a group of warriors serving Darkseid from Apocalypse. She first appeared in Hawk and Dove number 21 in February 1991, created by Carl Kiesel and Barbara Kiesel. She is an energy vampire who drains life force from her victims, uses telekinesis, mental control, and psychic sensing. She also hates being touched and attacks anyone who dares physically engage her. During the Death of the New Gods storyline, Bloody Mary joined her fellow New Gods to try recruiting Wonder Girl for protection. She was ultimately killed by Infinity Man in Wonder Girl No. 5. After her death, she later reappeared leading a vampire cult on Earth. Her appearances have been sporadic, and she's often been sidelined, making her one of the lesser-used characters among the Furies. Captain Stingaree first appeared in Detective Comics number 460 in 1976 and was created by Bob Rozakis, Michael Uslan, and Ernie Chan. His real name is Carl Courtney, one of quadruplets who always felt like the outsider in his family. Embracing a pirate theme, he wielded a cutlass and nautical style to stage crimes. One early scheme had him convinced his brothers were secretly Batman, leading to a clash with the Dark Knight and the Flash. After that debut, Captain Stingaree appeared sporadically, including as part of the secret society of supervillains, alongside Captain Cold and Captain Boomerang. In post-crisis continuity, he was revealed to be gay and in a relationship with the Cavalier Mortimer Drake. He later died during a fight with the Secret Six. In DC Rebirth, he resurfaced suffering mental instability, believing people dressed as Batman were imposters. His violent attempts were ultimately stopped by Batman. Hotspot is the alter ego of Isaiah Crockett, a half-human, half-HSN Natal teen hero who first appeared in Teen Titans Vol. 2 number 1 in 1996. He has gone by the name Slager, then Johto before adopting Hotspot. His powers include generating heat even from touch, creating a burning aura, sensing heat via infrared-like ability, and eventually self-flight. Isaiah has been part of various Teen Titans lineups and appeared in many arcs, though seldom as a main spotlight character. He was killed or presumed dead during Heroes in Crisis, but later revealed alive via clones. His name change from Johto to Hotspot was due to concerns over the word Johto being a slur in Spanish, prompting DC to officially shift his codename. Triumph, William McIntyre, was introduced in Justice League America #91 in 1994. He claims to have been a founding member of the Justice League, but during a mission he slipped into a dimensional limbo and was erased from everyone's memories. He returns later to find that no one believes his past, even though he helped start the League. When he rejoins, Triumph becomes part of the Justice League task force. His pride and bitterness over having been forgotten cause serious friction with teammates, especially Martian Manhunter. Eventually, he's expelled for insubordination. Later, he falls into hardship, contemplates a demonic offer to reclaim what he lost, and briefly becomes lost between heroism and obsession. Ambush Bug, real name Erwin Schwab, debuted in DC Comics Presents 352 in 1982. At first, he wore a green suit with orange antennae filled with mechanical bugs that let him teleport to their location. Later, his powers evolved so he could teleport on his own. Schwab has a warped sense of reality and often breaks the fourth wall, acting as though he knows he's inside a comic. He is strange and comedic, bouncing between heroics and chaos. His villains and allies are equally bizarre. His main enemy is a sentient Argyle sock called Arg Ile, and his sidekick is a toy named Cheeks, the Toy Wonder. He once joined unusual groups like Justice League of Anarchy and the Doom Patrol. His tales parody superhero cliches or mock editorial choices, with many appearances played for satire instead of continuity. Though created by Keith Giffen and Paul Kupperberg, he seldom appears in the central DC universe. Adam Strange the Seku is a 22nd century descendant of the original Adam Strange who appears in Earth 1 continuity. He works as a historian connected to the Rand Museum. He first shows up during a mission with Space Ranger and Creel to investigate an archaeological mystery on a planet called Zulkan. During that mission, he dons his ancestor's costume, uses Rannian gear like the ray gun and jetpack, and helps save the day. Although Adam Strange II inherits a heroic legacy and tries to live up to the name, he is far less well known than the classic version. His character was erased from official history during Crisis on Infinite Earths, but was later restored when the multiverse was re-established in recent DC events. He has few major stories, making him one of those characters fans often call obscure or forgotten. Dr. Occult first appeared in New Fun Comics #6 in October 1935, created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. He is a supernatural detective named Richard Occult, who along with his partner Rose Psychic was saved from ritual sacrifice by a mystic group known as the Seven. Later, he opened a detective agency focused on occult phenomena and joined teams like the All-Star Squadron during World War II. Dr. Occult wields a magical artifact called the Mystic Symbol of the Seven, which gives him powers like clairvoyance, force fields, exorcism, and protection against supernatural threats. Though he was once a major figure in DC's mystical stories as in the Books of Magic, Day of Judgment, Reign in Hell, and more recently Justice League Dark, he has slipped into obscurity, appearing only occasionally. Stompa first appeared in Mr. Miracle #6 in 1972 and was created by Jack Kirby. She is one of the original female Furies from Apocalypse, trained by Granny Goodness. Born into the harsh orphanage environment, her strength, viciousness, and loyalty earned her a place among Darkseid's elite warriors. Her signature gear includes anti-matter boots that amplify her power, allowing her to cause tremors and crush ground with a stomp. Despite her intimidating abilities in several showdowns with heroes like Big Barda, Superman, Supergirl, and the Suicide Squad, Stompa has rarely led major story arcs lately. After recurring appearances during events like New 52 and DC Rebirth, she spends much of her time in supporting roles. Her presence often serves to reinforce the threat of Darkseid or to deepen the lore of Apocalypse rather than being the central focus. That wraps up our look at 10 forgotten DC characters who left their mark in unexpected ways. Some had strange powers, others unusual stories, but all deserve to be remembered. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more dives into hidden corners of the comic world.